Welcome into Frogs Today, frogstoday.com. I'm Jamie Plunkett here at the pregame desk. We're getting ready for some Horned Frogs and some Sooners. But before we get to that, we've got a very special guest here on set, 2024 pitching recruit, shortstop as well from Houston, Texas, Casan Evans.
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit about your time here at TCU. What have you enjoyed about being on campus so far?
As I've been here, I've kind of learned what family's all about through Coach Lowe's and through other recruits that are here. I love it here. I like the small school kind of feeling, and it's just been awesome to me just being here and being around friends that I've never met before and just being able to interact with them. And I really do think this is a school that I could be here in the future.
So you're one of the top recruits, not just in the state of Texas, but in the country. Many different recruiting services have you top 40, some have you as high as top 5 in the country. Pitcher and a shortstop. Which do you prefer? Is there one that you love more than the other, or do you just love being out there on the baseball field?
No, I just love being out there. I mean, it doesn't matter to me as long as I get to play. I grew up playing baseball. It's been my whole life, and I didn't really become a pitcher until about 10, 11 years old, and then it kind of just started to ramp up from there. And then as I grew up and got older, I started to progress in my pitching game, but also hitting. But I don't think if I had to choose right now, I wouldn't be able to choose. It's just too hard for me. I love to swing the bat, but I also love to throw gas and strike people out.
So does your mentality change whether you're at the plate or on the mound or out in the field?
No, not really. It's always just be the best player you can be at that time and do what you need to do to get the runner over, score the guy, or if you're on the mound, strike the guy out, throw a strike, get a nice ground ball. Just whatever I can do to help the team.
Baseball is a pretty unique sport in that you can go to college right out of high school. You can go pro right out of high school. How are you kind of handling that decision early on in the process?
It's a lot right now. It's a lot of stress. I get nervous sometimes, but I'm glad that I have good parents that help me out. My dad's been through the process. He was recruited out of college to go to the draft. He got drafted by the Royals, and he played in the league for a couple of years. And it's pretty sweet knowing that he's already been through the process and he can help me out through if I want to go to college through those choices, or if I get drafted, if I have choices like that. And he has friends that got drafted out of high school, and I can call them whenever I need to, and they can talk me through it and help me figure out my choice.
Awesome. It's really good to hear that you've got that support system. That's big. Lean into that, okay? And you know what? No matter what happens, no matter where you end up, you've got fans here in Fort Worth that are going to be cheering you on, following your career, and best of luck to you along the way, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Awesome. Jamie Plunkett here with Casan Evans, 2024 baseball recruit, visiting TCU this weekend. You can catch this interview and everything else that you need for TCU athletics at Frogs Today and frogstoday.com. Go Frogs.
Go Frogs.
Roxo Media House.